Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indie Zone podcast. My name is Kathy. On the 17th of March, in a recently made public document, the state of Idaho responded to Mr. Kohberger's motion in Limine number 4, and this relates to the use of the terms psychopath or sociopath. And what Mr. Kohberger's in Limine motion, filed the 24th of February, stated is that it wanted to preclude the state from using either of these terms at trial. The state has come back now and indicated that it has no plans to use either of these words during the trial based on the current record. However, the caveat being, the state notes that the defense recently put Mr. Kohberger's mental health at issue in the case and is citing to, for example, the motion to strike the DP regarding Autism Spectrum Disorder filed the 24th of February 2025. We addressed the state's March 17th, 2025 response in opposition to that particular filing. If you have not yet had an opportunity to listen to that episode of the Indie Zone podcast, please do. It goes into detail why the state feels that this motion to strike the DP in this capital case should be denied on the basis set forth in Mr. Kohberger's motion, which is referenced here on page 1 of this other response to another motion in limine, this being number 4. The state continues at the bottom of page 1 going into page 2. As a result, now referencing the fact that Mr. Kohberger has put his mental health diagnosis at issue in this case, as a result, the state may move to have the defendant examined by its own expert. And it cites to IC section 18207-4C. So here we see the state coming back and saying that there is grounds for the state to have Mr. Kohberger examined by its own expert witness. And if such an examination takes place and reveals any additional information about defendant's mental health, or the defense asserts additional information regarding the defendant's mental health, the state reserves the right to use that information to the extent that it is relevant and admissible on the issues of guilt or punishment. So this is an interesting turn of events here. This is signed, respectfully submitted, 17th of March, 2025 by William W. Thompson, Jr., prosecuting attorney for Latah County, and Jeff Nye, Special Assistant Attorney General, who has been assigned to assist the lead prosecutor in this case. I say it's interesting because this motion in limine asked to have the state precluded from using a couple of mental health terms as it relates to Mr. Kohberger, and it's turned on its face here by the state saying that since this other diagnosis was recently placed at issue by the defense, that they reserve the right to have him examined by their own medical experts. So it will be interesting to see the defense's response to this response. That would be the reply brief that's coming due on the 24th of March. When it's filed, we will, of course, notify you so that you can read the document for yourself. I encourage you to read all of the filings, come to your own conclusions. They are available on the Idaho Cases of Interest website. You can plug it in to any search engine that you choose. Go down to the Kohberger case, and you will see the filings that have been made public. This is Kathy. Thanks for joining us here today.